Hello YouTube, this is Blake with another video here. I have the Logitech MX Master 3S. It is the upgraded version of the Logitech MX Master 3. I wanted to just see the differences. I've read a couple of them. It looks like this S really stands for silence, and we'll take a look at that in a moment, but I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly unbox this Logitech MX Master 3S mouse, and then we'll kind of take a look at it a little bit more closely here. So let's go ahead and unbox it here. Perfect. And let's take a look at the mouse here. So there we go. So I heard with the Logitech MX Master 3S, there is some subtle differences, like 4 major differences. One is being the color of this mouse. This is what they're calling the pale gray, which it really is a pale gray, versus the mid gray of the MX Master 3. As you can see here, MX Master, let me zoom in here a bit, but yeah, there it is, much better. So yeah, as you can see, there's the mid gray, which is this is the MX Master 3 on the left hand side, and then the pale gray, the MX Master 3S. So it's more of a lighter scheme, especially if you have a lot of white going on, which I do. This is gonna look a lot more better when it comes towards the color scheme. Another thing that they had added on the MX 3S here, if I can get it out, is this receiver here. So the Logitech Bolt, or the Logi Bolt as they call it, and this was on their business line. When it comes towards receivers, this does not work with the Logitech MX Master 3. It works with their Logitech MX Master 3 business mouses though. What it does, the Logi Bolt, you can have basically up to 6 devices, 6 actual mouses or keyboards connected to one receiver. So instead of having a receiver for each individual device, you can have one receiver for all of them. So I thought that was pretty cool. On top of that, there's a reduction in latency, and there's some type of security. I mean, it's, I guess, encrypted or whatever have you, so it's definitely a lot more secure than the previous receivers. So it kind of sucks that it doesn't work with the MX Master 3, but I guess in with the new and out with the old here. Another thing, the biggest upgrade, and why I understand they probably put the S to the right of the Logitech MX Master 3S here, is this silence. They reduced the click noise by 90%, which is really significant. So the difference in sound is going to be pretty significant. I'm clicking on it right here, and it's, yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I'm going to actually do a noise test a little later in this video, but yeah, that is huge. Yeah, so other than the actual color differences here, and then the click noise, which looks like to be the main focus, a 90% reduction in click noise, is the actual sensor here. So you're talking 4,000 DPI on the left hand side, and then 8,000 DPI on the right. So that's just going to be better tracking overall, which is nice, but I don't think you're going to notice it too much unless you're on different materials like glass or whatever have you. So other than that, the design looks, and what I was hearing, looks pretty much the same. And to me, this looks literally identical. I just don't see any kind of difference here. Actually, let me take that off. When it comes towards the actual design wise of these mouses, I just don't see any kind of significance design wise, and that's what I've been hearing. There's no change when it comes to the design. Yeah, they feel exactly the same here. So, well, other than, yeah, that click just feels a lot better here on the MX Master 3S. But other than that, no, yeah, same. It's literally the same mouse. So yeah, really, if you're into silence, I think this is going to be worth the upgrade. I felt like that was what was missing on the previous Logitech MX Master 3. I felt it was a perfect mouse other than those clicks. And with the clicks being removed, you know, less sound, it's going to be a worthwhile upgrade. So I'm looking forward to that, and the actual color change to match the actual color scheme here. Well, that's it for this kind of unboxing and quick review here. Well, let me actually see if there's anything else in this box. Yeah, it's just the actual charging cable. Same thing with the actual MX Master 3. All right, what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is actually do a legit actual noise test here, so you guys can have a better feel for it. You may have heard it on my lavalier here, but it's not gonna be the same thing. So I'm gonna actually get a real mic here and do a quick actual noise test here. So let me go ahead and get that. All right, this is the noise test here of the Logitech MX Master 3 and the Logitech MX Master 3S. You have the 3 on the left, the 3S on the right. We're gonna go ahead and test out the noise click here on both these mouses. We're gonna start with the left click, and then we're going to go ahead and do the right click, and then we'll test the rest of the buttons to see if there's any difference. So let's go ahead and give it a try out here. All right, so let's do the right click here. All right, so yeah, it does sound significantly lower. I am definitely inclined to give Logitech the benefit of the doubt here. That is a 90% reduction in sound. I'm going to go ahead and try the scroll wheels here and see if there's really any difference. I'm going to go ahead and try the MX Master 3 here. And then the 3S. Seems to be a little bit quieter here on the 3S. We're going to go ahead and then try the left buttons here. Almost sounds a little bit louder here on the 3S. All right, let's try the scroll wheel on the left hand side here. Sounds exactly the same here. All right, let's try the button here for the scroll wheel. Sounds exactly the same here. And let's just try this all over again. All right, so hearing it for a second time, I can say, yeah, all the other buttons sound exactly the same. It is literally just the left and right click that have that 90% reduction in noise. Still, it is a welcome change here from Logitech. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. If you guys like the video, please like it. If you guys want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe so you can see some more wonderful videos. Hopefully, you guys stay safe out there. And thank you for watching.